So moving on, what are reasons not to use a ChatGPT, Claude, whatever AI tool? Humans are really good at, some of us anyway, are really good at reflective thinking and learning. So that's deep thinking and taking things from our experiences and just having nuance and context aside from just cold data that's in front of you. But it's like sometimes the task actually needs kind of some nuance. It kind of needs some just human pieces. So it's like if it's some kind of like reflective thinking, learning type of thing, it might not make sense to use that AI tool. This is kind of similar. The first three are kind of similar, but like physicality and senses, like we as humans interpret the world through all of our sensory receptors, and it goes in our brain and we process it, and it's just like that's a whole different way to experience the world. Like your AI tool can't smell something, and that might be relevant for the task that you're doing. So it's like our physicality and our senses, they might matter for the task. Um, I mean, emotional intelligence, that's a whole course by itself, but just kind of adding like experiencing and responding to emotion to just kind of add like emotional depth to decision making and interactions. And again, it's very different from this like structured, rigid machine version of things. And it's just like a lot of times we want some kind of human connection. And it's if you've ever tried to use whatever, ChatGPT, Gemini, to fake or simulate emotions. It's terrible at it because it's just using these data points and it's like, oh, well, this person this time said these things, so let me put that out there. But it's I'm sure it'll get better in 6 months and it'll be perfect. But today, emotional intelligence types of things, like it's not really good at it. Soft skills or human skills, if you listen to Simon Sinek. It's again like those kind of all fall in line, but that's kind of a bigger category. Communication, empathy, just all of the things. That's it's again that's a whole course by itself. But just if there's some advantage to soft skills, it might not make sense to use that AI tool. Um, Situational awareness. So reading the room, so to speak. It's just like the AI tools only know what you tell them. So it's like if you walk into a room, walk into a situation, as a human, it's like, whoa, you can kind of use your senses and like something's not right, or I see something, or I hear something. To even get that from most tools, I get there are tools that are attached to different devices, but like something that's on your computer or on your phone, you have to prompt it like, hey, I just walked into this room and something doesn't smell right. What should I do? That's a huge difference from like, this room's on fire, I got to get out of here right now. So it's like sometimes situational awareness, reading the room matters a lot. So if your task requires situational awareness, maybe you don't want to use the tool. And then just kind of a catch-all, it just like humans, we're different, really different in some cases, and we have different opinions. If the task requires some kind of opinion-based thing, like we have different beliefs, so we have different values, we've had different experiences, and all that combined leads to unique perspectives. Lots of times that's valuable for a task. So you either have to just kind of lean into that, or again, if you want to use an AI tool for that, you have to actually put in, here's who I am, here's where I'm from, here's where I've been, here's my opinion, here's my belief, here are my values, here's all of my experiences itemized out. You can do it. It takes a really long time. It's like maybe it's like a 5 second task. It takes you 3 hours to list out your entire life of experiences and opinions. So again, your list of human advantages might be completely different. This is just a sample to just kind of give you some ideas.